Yo, what's happening? Billy here. And before I talk to you about my obituary, which is sounds really weird, I wanted to tell you about to hop over to a website. It's called 10-4challenge.com. So it's 10-4challenge.com. I'll put a link in the comments, but head over there and you can see all about our new challenge and what we're doing. Super excited about it. Hope you'll join us. But back to the topic here, which is why did I write my obituary? And this is something that I actually I heard a while back. It was a coach that I had, and I never actually followed through on it. I just never did it. But then lately, I don't know, maybe I'm getting older, and I remember hearing that successful people are just better at saying no to things because we all have opportunities, especially as we start accomplishing more. And it's usually not a lack of opportunity that's the problem. It's usually just deciding like what to do and what not to do. And I've been at that point recently with trying to make different decisions and try to figure out, do I go this path or do I go to that path? I know there's a great book, and it's by Andy Stanley, and it's called Principle of the Path, I believe. It's like how to get from where you are to where you want to be. And it's not rocket science. It's kind of the stuff that we know. It's the things that we do today will create our tomorrow. So a lot of us are kind of confused, like what do I do today? What do I spend my time on doing if we're trying to figure out how to best take care of ourselves, or what kind of career decisions to make, or things with our family. Knowing the end result will always help, and that's the principle behind the book that I highly recommend. But I'll be totally honest that I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to read it. I know about the principles of it, but I did write my obituary, and what I included in there were things like, and I didn't want to overcomplicate it. I just tried to just flow with it, what came to mind. But I put down things like who and what I wanted to impact. So, what kind of people, or what people did I want to make a difference with, and what kind of things would I do to make a difference? So this is the end of my life, and it is weird to say it, but the reality is, if you're like me, people, things are happening. I've heard several people just in the last couple of days, young and old and everything in between, just stuff happening, and it's like we really don't know when our time is up. So it's like whenever that point is, what would you want to have happened? So I wrote those things out. I scribbled them out. I mentioned the values that I had and that I wanted to live by, and then I actually envisioned people. I've heard others say, like, the people that are carrying your casket, or the people that are going to speak or do a eulogy, what are they going to say about you? So I jotted that down as well. What kind of things would they say? What did they think was important to me? What are the values that I had? I included my wife. I included my kids. And why did I do that? It's so that it would help in determining, what direction I wanted to go in, because again, there's this path, and then there's new path, and then there's another path, and it's like which path do we take? Well, when we want to end up here, we'll know. Of course, I'm in the business of fitness, so if that's a value of mine and that's a value of yours, that. I met a really great guy that I'd heard of, and I just met. He's like one of those guys that you just look up to, and you just kind of want your life to turn out like. He's an older guy and has great family life and has a great spiritual life and has had a very successful career, and he's kind of living retirement how most people would want. And he was telling me that, back as early as his 20s and teens, that he just made exercise a part of his lifestyle. He believed in the importance of a healthy spiritual life, and he also believed in the importance of a healthy physical life, or physical fitness. and he's reaping the benefits of that in his 60s. And he still has plenty of years, God willing, but he's going to have good years, God willing, because of the choices he made when he was younger. And we're all, there's a lot we can't control, and I'm very aware of that. But there's also things that we can do to influence things, and kind of where we'll wind up. So I challenge you to do your own. Whether you call it an obituary or you just kind of jot some similar things out of where you want your path to go. Hopefully that'll help you in getting there and having just a better life, and hope it helps. And just want to remind you, check out that website. So it's 10-4challenge.com. I'll put it in the comments. It's 10-4challenge.com. And you could check it out, and if you're interested, you can reach out, ask questions, or you can obviously sign up. But it's a 4-week program, and it's just geared towards helping you get from where you are to closer to where you want to be in the next 4 weeks. Would love to have you. Thanks so much for watching. Hope I made your day just a little bit better, and appreciate you, love you, and I'll talk to you soon.